why do I look good in mirror but not in my photos? If you too feel that you look good in the mirror but bad in your photos, then today's video is going to give you the answers to why does that happen, and also the solutions on how you can love your selfies and portraits before you hit that delete on potentially great pictures. When I teach people how to show up on social media confidently, which is a part of my self-image transformation coaching program, most people who don't post their pictures tell me that they don't do so because they don't like the way they look in their pictures. But when they're in front of the mirror, they have no problem with it. They love the way they look in the mirror. So what I'm going to share with you today is going to help you tremendously to gain that confidence to look more photogenic in your selfies or even in group pictures. I want you to watch till the end because I will also give you 2 experiments that will instantly change your confidence when you're facing camera. So quite simply, your face is the wrong way around. What does that mean? So in the past, when I was just a portrait photographer, I found that 90% of the people would tell me that they absolutely dislike having their photos taken and they feel that they are the least photogenic person in their family, if not in the world. So what I discovered was that when I flip the image of someone on my computer, most people prefer it. So what's happening is that we have spent our lives seeing our faces in that mirror and we have become used to seeing our face that way around. Let me show you. So when you take a picture on your phone, what seems like my left side in the picture, when I click the picture and take a look at it, it becomes my right side. Understand that no one has a perfectly symmetrical face. Most people part their hair on one side rather than the other. So they get used to seeing their hair parted on that side. Now some people may have one eye slightly larger than the other. Some may have more arched eyebrow on one side and straighter eyebrow on the other, or rounded eyebrow. Most people smile slightly more on one side of their mouth than the other. Now most people may have either a mole or a scar or a certain facial feature on one side but not on the other. And so it goes on. So let's say if your nose goes about 2 millimeters to the left. Now when you take a picture and this picture turns around, it doesn't just shift your nose by 2 millimeters, it appears to be 4 millimeters to the right of where you were expecting it to be. So when you add all these things together and when you see your face in reverse on how you expect it to be, it's you, but still not you. And that makes you feel uncomfortable. Consider this image of one of the world's most famous faces, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. Which version of this picture do you prefer? The one on the left or the one on the right? Now, when I showed this image to some of my clients, 90% of them preferred the one on the left, the way she is originally painted. Now, why did that happen? That's because most of us are far more comfortable with what is familiar to us. And the left painting of Mona Lisa is what we are familiar with. So when you look at a family photo, a group shot, everyone else looks as you expect them to, the way you see them every day. But you don't, because your face is the wrong way around to what you are expecting. So now you start thinking that you are the unphotogenic one. Meanwhile, everyone else is thinking exactly the same thing. So when you say to your sister, you look great, but I look awful in this picture, she thinks you're crazy because to her, you look fine. She thinks she's the odd looking one. So initially I told you I have a test for you. This test will make you understand this theory well. Bring out your phone. Now take a picture of yourself or find a picture of yourself on the phone. And before you reject it, hold it up in the mirror. Look at its reflection. And if it looks better to you that way around in the mirror, it'll look fine to everyone else the normal way around. What was your experience? Let me know that in the comments below. And now is the time for the second test. Now for the second way to test this, I want you to take a selfie again. And again, if you think you don't look good in that picture, then flip the image. So go to Edit, Raw, and flip the image. And you should be able to see it the other way around. You will more likely prefer the flipped image. But in my suggestion, if you have to use these pictures anywhere on social media or for your work, use the first version because that's how others see you as. Your flipped image is not what they are used to. Here are my 2 images side by side. The flipped image is what I see in the mirror, so I'm comfortable with this one. But you as an audience see the first version. Let me know in the comments below which one you prefer. And try this for yourself and let me know your experience from this experiment. It's funny what you see yourself as in the mirror or on the phone can actually impact your confidence. Similar to this, there are so many factors that can actually make you feel very differently from what you're capable of. As a self-image transformation coach, I enjoy helping you go through that transformation journey, be it through your mindset shift, your pictures, your makeup, your personal styling, your body language. What do you want to achieve from the image that you want to create is all you need to tell me. And then with a 3 to 6 months of customized training, you can be a completely transformed version of yourself. Why look up to somebody else as your role model when you can be that version for yourself? If you want to become more aware of what your personal brand is capable of, then you should definitely check out all my videos on these topics. I'll make sure I link it up here. Look up all my videos under the playlist called Watch Yourself Change. There are a few other playlists as well. Do check them out. For shorter pieces of content, don't forget to follow me on all my other social media platforms. If you liked today's video and the experiments made a difference, then make sure you hit not only the subscribe button, but also the like button and share this video with your other friends who feel the same. That is all for today. I will be back here next week. Until then, continue to blush with me.